Hey everybody, what's going on? Brendan Miller here, back with another video. Today is another lure hunting video, and I am headed to a lake that I have never searched before. I found some information online that said that this lake actually drains during the winter, so I have actually had a little bit of a drive this morning, but I am arriving shortly at the lake, and we're gonna see what we can find. I have high hopes for this spot. This lake is rather close to a large city. That means that there's gonna be a lot of traffic, a lot of people that fish here every year, and so that's going to increase the chances of finding lost lures. So without further ado, let's roll up to the lake and see what we can find. All right, so I'm just walking along this little bit of rock right here, and I just spotted something. Let's take a look at it. It definitely looks like a spinnerbait of some kind, lodged up in the rock. There you go. That's a Walmart special right there. Not in great shape, but it's a good sign. It means we're on the right tracks. So I just found that spinner bait, and I walked right over here and I saw this down in here. This looks like a bait of some sort down here in this muck. Let's pull it out and see. Sure enough, look at that. That is a little stick bait. The hooks are pretty much gone on it, but it's definitely still a usable bait. Just needs some new hooks and a little bit of cleaning. All right, we're on the board. Let's go. Spotted this guy right here. In great shape, actually. The jig head's really good, so I'll take that out of here. All right, so I'm just walking this bank right here. We got some downed timber, and I just spotted a fantastic find right here. Look at this. This is absolutely awesome. That is awesome. That's in really decent shape. Beautiful Rapala stick bait right here. Great find. I just rolled up to a new location, and I spotted my first lure in a tree. It's right up there. It looks like some sort of a walleye spinner or something like that. I'm gonna get my stick out here, see if I can just grab the hook. All right, what do we got? Okay, so the lure I just pulled out of the tree is what is called an Erie Deary. It's like a walleye spinner type deal, and this is in good shape. So I'm taking this home. That's a great find. Again, chilling in that tree. Good stuff. All right, so I'm just searching this boat ramp area right here. As you can see, really nice area. And I just spotted something up in this tree. It looks like some sort of a crankbait. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my pole up here, see if I can't pull it down. All right, crankbait is out. Check this out, boys. There you go. Pulled it right out of the tree. Nice little crankbait right there. All right, just spotted a nice little spinner up in this bush. Just pulling it out right now. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Fantastic. Beautiful rooster tail right there. In great shape. Awesome find. Right up here in this bush. All right, so I just pulled a crankbait out of this tree right here. It just dropped on the ground. Take a look at that. Beautiful little Rapala. In really good shape again. It's way up in the top of the tree. I didn't film it because it took me a while to get it down. But again, awesome find. Just spotted a bit of color right here. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice blade bait. These are actually one of my favorite blade baits to throw, so to actually find one is awesome. That's gonna go straight in the tackle box. Great find. Currently headed to the second lake of the day. The first lake, we did pretty good. Found a couple really nice baits. Didn't find a ton of stuff, but we found some quality stuff, and that is awesome. I am now headed to another lake, and like the first lake, I have not searched this lake before, so it's gonna be interesting to see what we find. So let's see what happens. All right, just got out of the car, and I walked up to this tree, and I see a bait already in the tree right away. Looks like a decent bait up there, so we're gonna use the old hook here and grab it. All right, got the crankbait. We're just pulling it out of the tree. Let's see what we got. Nice crankbait right there, in really good shape. Like I said, I just got out of the car and I already found this, so I'm gonna search the rest of these trees all the way around this picnic / parking area, and hopefully we can find some more stuff. All right, just spotted another bait right there. Looks like some sort of little frog hanging out right there in that tree. Yeah, it looks like a hollow-bellied frog. I might just be able to knock it out of the tree too. All right, just knocked it out of the tree. Let's take a look. What do we got? Oh yeah, nice little frog right there. A little muddy, but I think it's still in usable shape. It is currently a beautiful day out, 60 degrees, sunshine. I don't even know what to think. Ohio is outdoing itself. And I am back on the hunt for more fishing lures. I'm actually checking out a lake that I have never searched before. Now, I have actually been to this park before. It's a nice park. It's very popular during the summer, but I have never searched this lake for lost fishing lures. And the cool thing about this lake is that they actually drain it very, very far. I think this is down like at least 10 feet. And as you can see, there's a bunch of stumps and brush down in here. So I have a good feeling that we're gonna find a lot of stuff today. I also have my trusty hook, so I'm gonna be looking up in some of these trees, seeing if we can't find some stuff. I'm excited. Let's get after it, see what we can find. All right, so I was just looking over this pile of Christmas trees right here, and I just spotted something right down here, kind of hidden under everything. On a nice little vibe bait right there. The hooks are pretty much gone, but the bait is actually in great shape. All right, I'm just walking the bank right through here and just spotted my second find of the day. It looks like some sort of jig right here. Let's pull it up and see if it's any good shape. Let's wash it off real quick. Hook's gone. Not a keeper, but still a good sign. It means we're in the right area. Starting to find stuff. So I just found that jig right over there, and I walked like 3 feet, and I just spotted a bait right here. Look at this. There's a huge pile of twisted fishing line right here, and there is another little vibe bait stuck in there. Again, hooks are gone, but great little find right there. Again, that's like a $4 or $5 lure. It just needs a new hook. Okay, so I just kind of hit upon a little honey hole. I found this wad of fishing line, and I pulled on it, and up came a little spinner out of the mud. Again, just needs new hooks. Nice little rooster tail. I kept pulling around on this line because there's a bunch of it kind of stuck down in here, as you can see, and I just spotted this bait right here. Check this out. This is buried in the sand. This first crankbait of the day. Again, needs new hooks, but great find. Okay, this spot just keeps on giving. I just spotted this bait right here. It's a spoon. Looks like an older style spoon, like a jigging spoon. No hooks on it, but that came up with the rest of this line. Okay, so there's this large stump right here, and right down here in the water under the stump, just spotted a bait. This one looks like it's in good shape. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice jig. Hook is still intact on it. Another find right here, check this out. Look at that. Nice chatterbait right there in great shape. Tucked right into this rock, right along the dam here. Great find. Another bait. Found this guy right here. Another blade bait. They're definitely a very popular lure around these parts. It's like the third one I found. All right, so I just pulled up this huge ball of fishing line, and it actually has some lures in it. There's this old spinner bait, which doesn't have any hooks on it. There's some spinners in here, as you can see. I'm gonna pull these out. There's like 1, 2, 3 spinners in here. And then there actually is a jig in here, Googan Squad jig. I think it's in decent shape, so I'm gonna pull that out. There's another spinner, old swim bait, pieces of old crankbaits, tons of weights. Kind of a crazy find, honestly. Pretty sweet. All right, just pulled up some more fishing line and found 3 more spinner bodies right here. People must really like throwing spinners around here because I'm finding an absolute ton of them. This is all fishing line. Just pulled up this guy right here. Nice spoon. Found 2 more spinner bodies here. Just pulling up line. All right, just checking this pile of Christmas trees, and I think I spotted a jig right here. Oh, yeah. Cool find. All right, just pulling a spinner out of this tree right here. There we go. Got it. Beautiful rooster tail right there. All right, just spotted a nice crankbait up in this tree, so we're gonna go ahead and whip out the stick here and see if I can't snag it. I'm getting ready to leave for the day, so this would be a nice final find. Think I got it here. Boom, look at that. Cool little crankbait out of the tree. Okay, so these are all the finds from my recent outings. Let's start over here with the least impressive stuff. Found this little crankbait right here. This thing is in not great shape, but still a little interesting find there. Found a couple spoons right here, jigging spoon and this spoon right here. No hooks on them, but still cool. Found a ton of spinner bodies. As you can see, I think there's around 12 of these that I found. And a lot of these are in good shape. They just need a little bit of cleaning. The blades need polished, and they need new hooks, and they're ready to go. Very, very cool. I did find 2 rooster tails in really good condition. This is 3/8 ounce right here, and this one right here is a 1/2 ounce, which is pretty awesome as well. Really, really good shape. Really cool to find those. Found a couple Erie Dearies over here. Found 1, 2, 3, and then I found this little jig head and a little tail right there. Not in great shape, but I picked it up anyway. The hook's in good shape though. Moving over to here, I found a couple of jigs. Now, I found a lot more than this, but a lot of those jigs were in rough shape. These are the best ones that I found. We have a Googan jig right here. There's not much of a barb left on this one, but I think I can resharpen it. This one also doesn't have a barb on it, but it could be resharpened. This one has a nice sharp point on it. Again, the barb is gone. This is a problem that I run into is a lot of these that you find. The barb's gone. But if I resharpen this, it's definitely usable. I'm just not going to have a barb on it. But this was the best find of the day, I think. This is a chatterbait, and it has a nice barb and a point on it. So those are the jigs that I found that are worth taking home. Over here, these are the crankbait style baits. I found this guy right here. This is a Sonar Vibe bait, I think. Found this one. Found this guy right here. This is another Sonar Vibe bait. This one's in a little rougher shape. But again, a lot of times all these need is new hooks, and they're ready to go. These are primarily just made out of lead and metal. Found this guy right here. Beautiful little Vibe bait. Again, just needs some hooks. Found this guy, which is really cool. I actually love throwing these. And they're hard to find nowadays, but I found this one in really good shape. This is a Johnson Thread Fisher, I think. And I was happy to find that one because that one's going to go straight in the tackle box. Found this crankbait right here. This is kind of an old boy, a little bit of a crustier one. Not sure what brand this is. Has no paint on it, but still a cool find. Found a Rapala Rattling bait, which is kind of neat. Found this Balsa crankbait. Don't know what brand this is, but still interesting. Found this up in a tree, actually. Pretty neat. Then I found like an Ozark Trail kind of Walmart style crankbait in a tree. Found this guy in a tree, which is really, really nice. Don't know the brand of this one, but this one looks really, really good. It looks almost brand new. Also found a frog at that same location. Nice little frog right there. But by far my two best finds of the video were this beautiful Rapala minnow right here, and then a tiny little Rapala minnow right there. Both of these are in really good shape, and it was really cool to find these like so. Now, one of the things that I like to do is put a retail value on everything that I found. For this, I actually excluded a couple of these jigs because they didn't have very good hooks, and I also excluded that little crankbait right here, this thing, because it's not in great shape. But besides that, if you calculate the total retail value of everything else, you're going to end up with around $130 worth of stuff, which is absolutely awesome. Very, very cool find. I think this is going to be my last hunt for the year. And yeah, it was great to hit that $100 mark in retail finds. Again, super cool. Found a lot of stuff this year. Honestly, it's been a really good year for lure hunting. I explored some new lakes and everything like that, and it's a ton of fun. If you guys want to see more of these videos, let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you next time.